Your Samsung refrigerator may look like it's working, but inside you discover that it's no longer cooling and the freezer is no longer freezing. If the compressor won't run at all, it could be the compressor run capacitor, and we'll show you that part later. If the compressor turns on only after unplugging the refrigerator and then plugging it back in, the problem might be the compressor start relay. For some reason, the relay in Samsung products was integrated into the motherboard. This is the compressor start relay. You can try to solder a new relay into the motherboard, or you can replace the entire motherboard. Make sure you have the right part number. Here's the part number on this motherboard. After emptying the refrigerator and freezer, pulling the appliance away from the wall and unplugging it, remove the cord from the hook on the back of the refrigerator. To gain access, remove these 5 screws to remove the panel on the back of the refrigerator. The panel slides into 2 tabs that hold it in place. To remove the panel, lift it upwards. To the right of the condenser coils is the control box that houses the motherboard. Remove these 3 screws, the one that holds the power cord in place and the 2 that hold the control box in place. Carefully slide the control box out, paying careful attention to the wiring and its placement. Remove the single screw that holds the control box together. Turn the box over, being careful of the wiring. There are 3 plastic tabs that still hold the box together. One here, and one here. Use a flat blade screwdriver to carefully pry and release the plastic tabs. Lift the box apart, paying careful attention to the wiring. This is the run capacitor I mentioned earlier. It packs power and needs to be properly discharged before handling. We're not going to do that today. That's the focus of another video. We'll need to remove these 6 wiring harnesses from the motherboard. To release each harness, press the plastic clip on the side and pull carefully. Some of them can be difficult to wiggle out. Here's how it should look when you're done. There are 3 plastic tabs that hold the motherboard in place. This tab can easily be released by pressing with your thumb, allowing the motherboard to slide out of the other 2 tabs. To put the new motherboard in, simply reverse the process. Slide the one in beneath the 2 tabs. Then with your thumb, open the other tab and let the motherboard drop into place. This tab should be on top of the board and will hold it in place. Then reconnect the wiring harnesses. You should hear a small click when each clip connects. Here comes the click. Make sure the wiring into the refrigerator is positioned properly into this slot before reassembling the control box. The 3 tabs on the control box should snap together. Reinsert the single screw that holds the control box together. The slanted edge of the control box should be on the top. 2 tabs slide into slots inside the refrigerator. The plastic hook on the side of the control box holds the bundled wires that are inside the refrigerator. Be careful not to jam or damage the wiring as you slide the control box back into place. The power cord fits in this slot. Screw the power cord in place first. Reattach the control box with the 2 screws. Slide the back panel into these 2 tabs first. Make sure the small cutout area on the panel fits around the power cord. Replace the 5 screws. Hang the power cord back on its hook. Plug your refrigerator back in. It will take about 24 hours for temperatures to stabilize.